All right. In that case, we can start in just a moment. Okay, to get started, we're going to bring our feet together, right hand in a fist, left hand flat. We just acknowledge our peers. We're all working on the same thing, improving our health and wellness. If this is your first class, welcome. If this is a returning class for you, welcome back. To get started, we're going to soften our knees, and we're stepping out to the left shoulders with welcome in, and we're going to let our arms swing. And we want to soften our knees and allow this motion to come from the shoulder. And the relationship between the shoulder and the space just below our belly button called the dantian. You'll even feel this almost like rocking motion in your body, but use your core to stabilize that motion. Tongue is on the roof of your mouth, breathing in and out through your nose. Motion, I like to keep the back heel down and allow the front toe to gently rock up, like it kept keeping time to a song line. And we're going to switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. On the back swing, pivot. You can take this move to the dance floor. Keep training and you'll find I'm full of cheesy comments and cheesy ways to remember what you need. Really try to relax that shoulder. Feel the weight of your arms swinging like a pendulum. Other side in 3, 2, 1. Back swing. Welcome in. Tongue is on the roof of our mouths as we breathe in and out through our nose. stays just below our belly button. The tongue is on the roof of our mouths as we breathe in and out rhythmically through our nose. Level with the eyes. Level with the heart. Hands to the dantian. Big circle, inhale up. Hinging at the hips, pressing down. Rinse and repeat, inhale up. Tuesday night Qigong. So last week we were working on an exercise called into and away from, which dealt with coordination up top and some basic stepping in order to coordinate this into and away from. What we're going to do is we're going to move away from this exercise, all right? And we're going to go into a new one for some and a goodie for those who might recognize it. Follow my direction here. We're going to chamber our hands. Hands are in between that space between our ribs and our hips. We call this the anti-tickle zone, because we don't play that. And we're going to do inside to outside, outside to inside. So we do this exercise in a 4 count, all right? So we have 1, the arms roll away. 2, they scoot forward. 3, palms are turned up. 4, hands return to our start position. 1, they roll away on the lateral aspect of the pinky. 2, scooping forward. 3, hands turn up. 4, drive right back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're doing this exercise currently in a very staccato way. But let's see if we can make this movement a little more legato. Meaning, let's round it out. We went from block letters, let's start writing in cursive. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside to inside, that means that we can also reverse it. So we chamber, same 4 count. 1, hands come out, palms up. 2, hands turn over. 3, drawing the hands back in a triangle. 4, they roll back in. 1, serve up the sandwich. 2, drop it on the counter. 3, take your money. 4, drop it in the pocket. Rinse and repeat. We serving up sandwiches, folks. Seems to help. Seems like some of y'all might have done this before. 1, forward. 2, hands turned over. 3, drawing the elbows back. 4, chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to challenge you. See if you can exhale when you extend your arms. Inhale as you draw them back. It feels very reverse to what you might think. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. this before, Nassim. Chamber, inside to outside. Jazz sax solo, but not while I'm talking. As we're doing this exercise, imagine that you're doing it over a barrel of water and you are just skimming the surface and you want to try your best to stay level. If you feel that you may be going up and changing levels or going down and changing levels, take note of what that feels like in your body. See if you can find even right across the middle. And since we chamber in that space between our ribs and our hips, see if you can't keep it at that same level so that your arms aren't coming up level with the chest and the heart, and they're not so low that they're level with the lower dantian. Just in between where the ribs and the hips, that soft spot right in between. Chamber. Big circle, inhale up. Take a moment to stand. Do your best not to adjust or fidget. And relax. Okay, so the arms. In order to protect our joints, we have a couple principles we like to go by, all right? And so I would like for you to bring your fingers together and bring them out in front of you as such, and repeat after me. My fingers are not fingers.
My fingers are not fingers.
They are iron daggers.
They are iron daggers.
Now watch. Hup. 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 My arms are not arms.
My arms are not arms.
They are iron bars.
They are iron bars.
Again. My fingers are not fingers.
My fingers are not fingers.
They are iron daggers.
They are iron daggers.
Hup! Hup! My arms are not arms.
My arms are not arms.
They are iron bars.
They are iron bars.
My fingers are not fingers.
My fingers are not fingers.
They are iron daggers.
They are iron daggers.
Hup! Hup! My arms are not arms.
My arms are not arms.
They are iron bars.
They are iron bars.
Good, and relax. Three things happening right now. One, using the voice as the first line of self-defense. We call this in Qigong the lion's roar. Being able to use that air from below our diaphragm to create volume, to draw attention. Sometimes when chaos occurs, people get quiet. Deer in the headlights, so learning how to use your voice. One. Two, my fingers are not fingers, they are iron daggers. We are stacking our joints in order to protect our bodies from misalignments. The fingers are only a micro. It's just the micro of what the rest of us is, right? So it is a microcosm of our macrocosm. What that means is if we're stacking our joints in our fingers, we should be remembering the principles ear, shoulder, hip, heel. Stacking our other joints so that when we have pressure upon us, we are able to handle it and we're less likely to be injured. Lastly, there are two bones in our forearm. The one under our pinky finger is called the ulna. Fibula's in our leg, but that's close. It's the other arm. And the one under our thumb?
Radius.
Radius, good. Now, have our hands up like this, and here's a new one for you, palm up. And repeat after me. Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Y'all ain't getting paid. Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Ooh, okay, all right. This ain't your first rodeo. Okay. So from here, you'll notice that if you keep your elbow up and you have your hands up, you might feel your back engaging. Anybody feel that? Yes. So now, keeping the same elbow position, turn your hands over. And now you'll really feel the lateral sides of your body engaging. Yeah. Is it okay to touch your feet? So if we turn this side, feel that pull right here? That's what you're going for. Yeah. So now we have what we call the iron cross. We are crossing the radius over the ulna and doubling the strength of our forearm. Okay? So these are going to be principles that we're going to use in inside to outside, because as we're supinating and pronating, we're going into the iron cross and out of the iron cross. We don't want our fingers to be in any old direction. As we're doing this, we want to keep them nice and close, keep them organized. Okay? So now, with those principles in place, chamber with your feet shoulders width. And are your fingers fingers?
No, they are daggers.
Good. Let's see them. Unsheath them. That's right. We're going to be playing with knives today. All right. So outside to inside. Go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really focusing on those daggers. And feel that supination, especially when your hands are up and you're drawing in. You can begin to feel your back engage as you draw those arms in. As you go out and draw those arms in. Feel your back engage. Inside to outside. Now serving up the sandwich, getting your money, bringing it back. Serving up the sandwich, take your money, bringing it back. Good strong voice. I promise you it's going to get way more challenging shortly. Circle, inhale up. Great. Now, for the lower body, we are going to go through 3 stances. 3 stances so that we can now integrate our hand motions with footwork. To do this, we're going to start with our feet together, remembering our principle: ear, shoulder, hip, heel. Our first stance is the most recognizable martial arts stance, the horse stance, or Mabu. We're going to soften our knees, and we're stepping out twice shoulders width to the left on our heel. As we do this, we bring our hands together and say, Mabu.
Mabu.
Good. From this posture, we turn the left foot out on a 45, shift our way forward by straightening our right leg, and then we pivot those toes on our right foot to take the pressure off the knee. Hands extend outward, fingers are not fingers, and they're pointed upward. Yes, flexion at the wrist. Then we turn our head to the right and we say Gongbu.
Gongbu.
The head turning to the right is facing front side. So in this stance between Mabu and Gongbu, we are continuing to face forward, front side. So if I say Mabu, we are going to pivot our right foot so that the toes are forward, pivot back to the center, Mabu.
Mabu.
Other side, Gongbu, turn out the right foot, pivot the left foot, extend the hands, fingertips are pointed upward. Turning our head which direction? To the left, because we are facing front side. Good. Good. Mabu. Gongbu. Mabu. Gongbu. Hold that posture. Make sure that you're shifting your weight forward. Your back leg is straight. And check in with your feet. Your back foot, the toe should be on a 45. You want to make sure to take that pressure. And a 45 turn in towards you. So just, and they'll take pressure off your knees. Sitting here. Yes, and we want to rotate our hip. That left hip should be rotated so that we are square to where we are facing. Good. What stance are we in? Good. Back to center. Mabu. Other side. Gongbu. Good. Check in with your feet. Is your back foot on a 45? Are we rotating our hips? You feel that pull down the right leg? You should feel a nice stretch down the anterior aspect of your right leg. Good. What stance are we in?
Gongbu.
Good. Mabu. Gongbu. Mabu. Now here's one. Gongbu. If I say Gongbu again, you're going to go to the other side. But you want to transition between Mabu and Gongbu. So, since your heads are all turned to the right, you should be able to see me partially. So, here, if I'm in Gongbu and I say Gongbu again, I go pivot, Gongbu, Gongbu, Gongbu. Good. So let's have everyone facing to your right. Gongbu. And repeat it. Practice your lion's roar. Gongbu. How am I louder than y'all? Gongbu. That's it. Gongbu. Mabu. Gongbu. Gongbu. Mabu. Good. And rest. So that's 2 of the 3. Last one I'm going to show you. It's called Dingbu, or nail stance. So now I want you to name it. Good. Now check this out. I shift my weight and I touch my toe. And you see my arms are still out. Dingbu. Gongbu. Mabu. Gongbu. Dingbu. Gongbu. Gongbu. Dingbu. Gongbu. Gongbu. Follow me? Let's do it. All right. Fun, right? It's about 10,000 repetitions. Today it feels weird, but in 15 minutes you'll be like, why hasn't he stopped yet? All right? Here we go. Softening our knees, stepping out twice, shoulders width. Mabu. Gongbu. Gongbu. Dingbu. Gongbu. Mabu. Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
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 Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu.
Dingbu,
You hear the cadence change? Gongbu,
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 Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Mabu, Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Mabu, Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
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 Dingbu,
Dingbu,
Gongbu,
Gongbu,
Mabu,
Mabu.
and rest. All right. So now, we're going to be putting these two things together. The first thing we're going to do is the stationary, and then we're going to do a walking drill. So this is the stationary. I start with my feet together, ear, shoulder, hip, heel. I kick out my heels, I straighten up. I kick out my heels, and I straighten out. Now, I should be just outside the shoulders width. Not quite a horse stance, but just outside the shoulders width. From here, I turn out my right foot. I turn in my left foot. I chamber. From this position, I go outside to inside. And you'll notice I rock back and I let my front toe up. Rinse and repeat. Forward and back. And the job is to keep the hips square to what's in front of you. Good, and make sure as you rock back, you let that front toe up. Coordinate it with your breathing. Inhale forward, exhale back. Good. Everyone's doing a good job of keeping that back knee bent as you rock back. Rock back. Here's our transition. With our right foot up, we pivot in pigeon toe. Shift our weight to the right side. Right ear, shoulder, hip, heel. Pivot around to the left side. Now our left toe is up. And we continue outside to inside now to the left side. We want to create fluency on both sides. As Sifu would say, if you can't do it on both sides, you don't have Taiji. keep that back heel down. Really feel the stretch in front of the leg. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Rock back. Pigeon toe. Other side, this time inside to outside. Serve up the sandwich. Take your money. Exhale forward. Inhale back. In the scene where your fingers?
No.
What are they?
They're iron daggers.
Huh?
They're iron daggers.
Oh, okay. Hey, Christian, are your fingers?
No, the iron daggers.
Oh, okay. That was
One, two, three.
I know, I saw it. He's like, ooh, ask me, I swear, ooh, I swear.
Ooh, I know exactly what my fingers are. Rock back, pigeon toe, other side, inside to outside. Center, straighten out the feet, big circle. Take a moment to stand. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add one more variation. We're going to essentially add one step. Okay, this is what I mean. So, I have my distance, I have my angle. Watch this. Confusing it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then we'll skip it. This is what we're going to do instead. I think we're going to go straight to the walking drill because I felt it too. I was like, we're going to save that one for Thursdays. Okay. Thursdays we have our the forms and the more advanced, like the more compound movements. For those who don't know, Qigong is an alphabet of movements. It's like a series of master key movements. And Taiji is poetry written in that language of movements. It's compound Qigong movements. An example, cloud hands. Cloud dance has rotation at the top and then lateral movement below. And there's different There's this across the body, but then also here too, where we're moving between levels. But it's this action that can be really challenging with this. Okay, and you can always try that, you know, like when you're in a bank, this is a great time to practice this. All right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna now turn this into a walking drill, okay? So, and I'm gonna walk forward in this direction so you can see. So if I'm chambered here, I will turn out my right foot, I step on a 45, outside to inside. And as I rock forward, Dingbu. Then I turn and step out on a 45, outside to inside, shift my weight up, Dingbu. And you see I turn out the left foot, the front foot, Dingbu. Step, turn out, Dingbu. Okay? So let's line up. We're going to do drills. We're going to do many lines of these, and you'll see it'll integrate with time with repetition. We also have water over here. This is ionized water. If you're unfamiliar, it has molecular hydrogen in it. Helps you stay hydrated on an intracellular level. Why is that beneficial? That means you won't be sore afterward. Yes.
How far do I put my hand in
Good question. So we don't want to lock out the arm as we extend it. We want to keep a gentle bend. And as we go out and in, we want to remember that give me my money as we draw that in. Because then they put the money in, the money bag's heavy. If your arm's out like that, you're going to drop your money. You want to keep it nice and tight and draw that in. Okay? So we want to make sure that, like, you'll notice it was about a fist distance from my elbow as I'm extended. And when I bring my hand back to chambering, I don't bring it to the palm being level with the body. It's just the lines of the wrist, right level with the anterior of my body. So I'm only going about this far. Okay, so a fist past the elbow, and the wrist stops at that same fist. Steve.
When you're doing Dingbu, the hands are coming back, so as you get to Dingbu, they return.
Yeah, because I'm coming here, Dingbu. Stepping, like I'm grabbing onto something and pulling myself up to it, Dingbu. And I'm moving forward, but we are tacking as we do this. So we're not turning our whole body, right? So we're not making this sway. It's actually here. Okay, so how about we do this? We're gonna work just the legs first so that we can have our stance, all right? So what we're gonna do is we chamber, and let's go ahead and line up. We're gonna make lines. We're gonna walk the length of the room. Give yourself enough spacing. So let's have a few people who are brave enough to step up or step back. All right. From the hands chambered, once we bend our knees, we want to stay at the same level. Softening our knees, stepping off the left foot, Gongbu. Gongbu. Shift the weight forward, Dingbu. Gongbu. Gongbu. Dingbu. 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 Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu. On this next one, I want you to take a big step. Gongbu. Really feel the stretch through the back leg. Dingbu, Gongbu, 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 and rest. Okay, what questions do you have on the stepping? What questions do you have on the hands?
Where does my feet, where is my weight of my body on my feet when I'm in
When we step forward, we step on our heel. If we step forward on a 45, it's our heel, even lateral heel. The moment that we start stepping behind us, even a little bit, it's on that toe, on a 45 or directly back. So when we go into Gongbu, heel, and then we roll away, shifting the hip. We want to square our hips away. And then I start and initiate Dingbu from the hips. I push forward from the hips, and you'll see my back heel comes off the ground because I'm getting my ear, shoulder, hip, heel. In Gongbu here, I have to choose to push and tuck. And then I have to drive that knee. I think of driving the knee down and forward to get to that next posture. Is that helpful?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. 10? Okay. Anyone else?
For Dingbu, how much contact or pressure is the toe making with the ground?
Good question. We want to have an empty leg in Dingbu. So when I'm in this Gongbu, this is like 70-30. I shift my weight, and then this leg comes up, and it's like 99 and 1. Okay? Because this is an empty leg. We want this to be completely free. And if it were in sand, it would barely make it there. Is that helpful? Anyone else?
How far do you want to step?
That's another good question, because I'm noticing that there's different gaits. So depending on if you want, like if you are sore, it's okay to practice principles over movement. So if it needs to be a smaller gait, as long as you remember ear, shoulder, hip, heel, that's okay. But for class's sake, I want you to ride your edge. Meaning, I don't want you to overdo it and try to get up. I want it to be a comfortable range where you get a nice stretch through that front leg and you still have mobility to shift your weight. Okay? All right, so now let's do it again. Oh, you have a question? You're good? All right, we good? Solid?
Yep.
Excellent. Let's line up. Let's do more Gongbu Dingbu. And then we're gonna Gongbu Dingbu. All right, everybody, let's do this on Gongbu Dingbu. Gongbu Dingbu. All right, here we go. Stepping out to the left first, soften the knees. Gongbu. All right, I'm gonna have Christian and Max call it. Dingbu.
Dingbu. Gongbu.
Together.
Dingbu. Gongbu.
And then y'all call in response to them.
Dingbu.
Yeah.
Gongbu.
Gongbu.
Dingbu. Gongbu.
Gongbu.
Dingbu.
Dingbu.
Gongbu.
Gongbu.
Dingbu.
Dingbu.
Gongbu.
Gongbu.
Dingbu, Gongbu, 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 Dingbu, 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 Dingbu.
There you go. Jayo. Yeah, not easy, not easy, confusing. Now we're going to add in our hands, okay? Here it is. So, this looks like this. I go Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu, Gongbu, Dingbu. Now, at first I started it off wrong. If you notice, I was going like this. And it's really simple to do this. If you're not paying attention, you'll start doing it in opposite directions. Only the legs are moving on a 45. Because this exercise can be done with one hand too, right? Okay, and it's very similar. It's pretty much the opposite of away from and into. Okay? So let's give it a try. What questions do you have? Do you have questions? Comments? Prayers? All right. Chambered up. Softening the knees. Starting with the left. Outside to inside. The game we're going to play here is who can take the quietest steps. see, that's it. Break the doors down. He's had a breakthrough. Okay, so one of the things I want to remind you, when you're coming back, I see like this, where the arms are away from the body. Close. Okay, so let's see, next. So now we're going to talk about body mechanics, okay? So I'm going to put my arms out, you're going to grab my wrist, over here, yeah, or whatever one you can pull me the best way. Okay. So from here, I am going to lean forward like I see some of you doing, okay? Now, I want you to pull me off balance. Look, you see what happens? Forward. Okay. Now, by squaring and staying upright, and I want to remember my wrists are level with my ankle, ear, shoulder, hip, heel. He pulls, and even with a static pull here, with control, right? So again, I'm in Gongbu, he's pulling on me, and look, if I lean forward, he pulls, he gets me off balance, but I'm not yet done. I can tuck my hip underneath and get my ear, shoulder, hip, heel, and he can even keep pulling, and I can go into Dingbu, but look, you see what happens if I don't keep my upright? Okay, and here's something else. So I turn my hands over, and you pull, and I can pull him in. But if he's here and I'm extended and you pull, and I turn my hands over, you see what I have to do? I have to create a counterbalance, right? But of course, I can also drop down and use level. But you notice I'm in a different stance. This is called Silu 60-40. So there are ways to counter it, but for basics, leaning means off balance, easy to be uprooted. Upright, ear, shoulder, hip, heel, much harder. Thank you, next. All right, what do you think? Questions? Great. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but this time, inside to outside. Keep it very simple. Serve up the sandwich, be like, give me my money. Drop it in the pockets. Serve up another sandwich, drop it in the pockets. Got it? All right. Let's make some sandwiches. Chamber. Stepping with the left foot forward on a 45, inside to outside. Same principles, doing our best to be as quiet as we can with our steps. Exhale forward, inhale as we step up. distance and yeah, pretty much aiming right for the middle. Yes, that's it. You must. Good. Okay. Excellent. Homework. Outside to inside, inside to outside. What stance?
Gongbu. Dingbu. Mabu. Gongbu. Dingbu. Shiz.
Ah, Shibu. How about this one? Okay, wonderful. You've been studying. So we go through, there's 5 basic stances just so that you can see them. Call them out real quick.
Mabu. Gongbu.
Shubu.
Jingjabu.
Good. All right, so let's line back up. Wonderful. So we've been working out our bodies. What we're going to do here, we're going to just do a few stretches real quick. All right, so kicking out the heels, straightening out, kicking out the heels, straightening out, turning the left foot in, right foot up, hinging at the hips, grabbing the elbows, hinging down. Really stretch. You want to square the hips away. You're in the ball of your back foot. Good. Back up. Pivot on the heel. Other side. Hinge down. Feel the stretch through your low back, through that front leg. Really push off of the ball of your back foot. That feels so good. If you can, straighten out your back. Do your best not to curve the back. It's not about how far you go, it's about practicing the principle. Back up. Inhale as you rise. Pivot. Exhale as you come down. Keeping the back straight. Can't really in that base knee. If you can, get your core on the quad. Good. And up. Other side. You can also reach for your toes. Grab the ankle, grab the knee. Back up. Inhale up. Other side. Good. Up, back to center. And then we're going to throw our bones. So sweeping with the inside, sweeping out. slowly make your motion smaller as we work our way back to a resting position. Taking a moment to be still. Left foot to right. Softening the knees, stepping out, shoulders width, jump jump. Standing meditation, palms are facing each other, level with the dantian. That space just below the belly. Tongue is on the roof of our mouths as we breathe in and out through our nose. Extra credit, can you breathe into your belly rather than your chest? Level with the heart. Level with the eyes. Level with the heart. Good dantian. Great gratitude circles, repeat after me. Gratitude for our health.
Gratitude for our health.
Gratitude for our practice.
Gratitude for our practice.
Gratitude for our community.
Gratitude for our community.
Left foot to right, right hand in the fist, left hand flat. Thank you all for coming up to another successful Tuesday night Qigong. You are more than happy to follow us on YouTube.